What's going on, everyone? I just wanted to do a quick video explaining ENSO, what it is, why I'm posting about it, and for those interested to give a better understanding of how this has come to be. So some of you might have already guessed that it's obviously going to be a band. I made the Instagram page that says it's a band. But mostly want to go over what ENSO means, what the logo means, what it represents. So a little backstory before this. I'm just going to bring up a logo and quote tagline for an album by Architects. Now, the idea with this is that I wanted the design language and philosophy of what this album specifically means to me to transfer over into what we do with our band. Architects have been a massive, heavy inspiration on me musically, got me through very tough parts of my life, and the ENSO essentially comes from this lost forever, lost together tagline. So for the longest time I had this posted on everything that I could have any kind of bio or status, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Like, my bio was this, and it was purely like out of irony. I loved the album, and it heavily resonated with me the most when I was going through really rough patches in my life. So I always found it ironic, we may be lost forever, we may be lost, but at least we're lost together, right? But I ironically felt that I was never lost with anyone. I was simply just lost by myself. I didn't relate and couldn't relate to anyone at that point in time anyway. So when designing ENSO, I wanted to bring over the lost forever, lost together, the concept of that into a logo. So the ENSO is actually the circle. It's essentially an unfinished circle done with a single paint stroke, and it's supposed to symbolize the circle of togetherness. So that's me bringing over that kind of the together portion of lost together. And then you have the mandala, which is obviously fractured and broken. That is supposed to symbolize the individual, in this case myself, yourself, anyone essentially, and in some way every single one of us, we're all broken. We have some kind of flaw that we don't talk about, that we may talk about. We might not resonate with people, we might open up to people about it. There are many people with issues going on in their life that they simply feel like they're alone with, and obviously I've placed that in the dead center of the circle of togetherness, and this is supposed to symbolize that no matter how broken you are, no matter how fractured you are, no matter how much pain that you're actually going through, that there are many other people going through that as well, or their respective version of that, however it is that they're specifically feeling subjectively. So that was my main idea behind the last week of designing this logo and band name. So that's ENSO. It's pronounced ENSO, and it derives from this specific design right here, and I'm proud of that. Like, I am proud to have something so similar, or to see that kind of design language transfer over from something that Architects have made. So why I'm doing this now, I've spent the longest time lost on the things that I do and don't want to do, and I have so many aspirations on, and my mind is so splintered between all these things that I want to do, that I simply can't be proficient enough in enough things to get good enough at them to pursue that. as a career choice, right? So I've played guitar all my life. Artistically, like, I know that that's something that I'm already good at. And instead of dividing my time between the things that I want to get better at, things that I enjoy on a hobby level that I may be able to take further if I put enough time into that, I'm neglecting the things that I've already put countless hours into that I know that I'm already good at and that I should pursue. And having not been in a band now for so long, it just made sense to come back and really take myself out of an equation, looking at the box from the outside in, and just taking that step back to really reflect on the things that, what direction should I be going in here. And I've tried it all. I've gone through every single motion that you can think of, and it's all kind of, you know, gravitated back towards music. And because I've spent so long, you know, kind of splintered again between all these different things, because I've come back to this and it's something that I know that I've already put in the hours to achieve, being able to take the lessons and pain and hardship and all the good that I've had over the past 5 years into the art form that I know I'm actually capable of doing, and not feeling so, you know, all over the place with the direction that I'm trying to head in. I just wanted to kind of make this little snippet for people to understand that there's more depth to the name and the logo and the idea behind this, rather than it just being another, you know, another project or another failed venture. But with that being said, I just want to give a quick thank you to everyone that's stuck around this long, because I know this was a very long video to explain something to what most people would think is just something very basic. But it, you know, it means a fat lot to me, to any of you that have watched this far, have liked or commented or, you know, whatever, on whatever platform I've posted this on. I appreciate all of you. If you're interested in staying tuned for more, then yeah, just leave a like, leave a follow, leave a comment, and I'll keep you posted.